Mind on Fire is essentially kind of consists of a massive collective of musicians, but on top of that we're kind of just dedicated to promoting Manchester music in all its many different forms, trying to create a platform for the musicians that don't always get heard.
My idea was to, or is to, create a co-working space in Manchester, a place almost like a drop-in centre for freelancers, which will enable them to share ideas, solve problems, and maybe even find each other some work.
The project itself is called True Manx Stories.
And it's going to take the form of an exhibition, both at a hub venue and around the city at various locations, celebrating 30 years and more of postering, fly postering in Manchester.
Same Teams is a collective of people who've been putting on gigs, writing a fanzine, DJing, designing, just generally doing everything we can to help young people be more creative.
We deal mainly with street art and graffiti art, and we look at developing local artists as well as working with national and international artists to challenge the perceptions of the public. Essentially there'd be two parts to it. The first would be an online gallery environment, and the second part of that would be an initial launch project to coincide with the website, which would be taking some new media technology to project onto buildings at a very large scale.
Yeah, it would mean an awful lot to me. For the first time I've actually gone out on my own, set my own agency up. We're very busy, we could always be busier, so the exposure, the money and the opportunity that this presents is phenomenal.
We're really chuffed to have got this far, to be honest. Like, we're really proud to have reached this stage in it, but if we got it, we'd all be ecstatic, and it wouldn't just be us three, it'd be everyone who's been involved in the collective. It's a number of bands, a number of producers that have been, and DJs that have been involved, and we'll be on the phone as soon as we get out.
I've got a big responsibility, especially because I know it would create exciting opportunities for the artists that we look to support. So I'm very nervous about it, yeah. But I've got good friends here as well, so they're just as nervous as I am, so it's all right.
I think we should be chosen because we're all about giving other people a chance. So far we've been doing it just because of our love for what we do, but also our passion to help these young people. And if we won it, it'd just be amazing, not only for us, our company, but for all the young people of Manchester who are involved with what we do.
It would be fantastic to think that an idea that I've had and have pitched to a bunch of strangers that have never met me before believe so much in that idea that they would fund that as well. So to see it actually happen would be absolutely brilliant, absolutely mean the world.
The more observant among you will notice there's only two sets of people invited back here tonight. I think with their presentations we really thought they were the most worthy. I think the passion of both presentations shone through among the five that we saw today. The fact you've both been given quite a bit of longevity here as well, you've both been at it for quite some time, and really it was the love of what you were doing that came through rather than the desire to turn this into some incredible business over time. So we did make a fairly unanimous decision, I think, as a panel. It was probably a lot easier than we thought it was going to be today. And that decision is to split the money. So we're going to give both of you £5,000 each.
I think we were delighted both with the number of applications that we got through the website, which was nearly 100 at the end of the day, and then by the time we worked it down to a shortlist, I think we had a very consistent quality among the shortlist of ideas that came to the panel today.
I was really impressed by the five guys who came in, but there was two standouts, and ultimately that's what you're looking for, someone to rise above.
Mind on Fire had been together doing it for 5 years and not lost any of the passion. The same with the teens. I think they've been doing it for 3 years or 3 or 4 years, and we're still as enthusiastic and as passionate, you know, today.
Amazing, yeah. But also shell-shocked and don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, we can't believe it. We didn't think that we were going to win. There were so many amazing people here, so. Yeah.
Really overwhelmed completely. Like, we weren't expecting it at all. We're just like really chuffed.
It wasn't that tough a decision actually. It was. I think both groups stood up head and shoulders above everything else, to be perfectly honest. There was an enthusiasm there.
And when we questioned them, they were very precise about why they were doing it.
They had answers for everything that we asked, and even if they had to think about it for a few seconds, they eventually came back to us with good responses, and it just felt very natural for these to be the winners.
It's just nice to have kind of confidence now to kind of go forward and just try our best with it all.
Just doing everything for free.
Yeah. We know that someone believes in us now as well.
Yeah.
Get it going as quickly as possible, so it really is right back to the drawing board, getting the tunes, getting the artwork, writing up how we're going to spend the money and just really hammering it, taking it to the next level is the idea, isn't it?
It's an amazing opportunity that they're giving people to sort of further everything that they've ever wanted to do. And it's amazing when you look on the website to see all these kind of creative pockets of Manchester that, I mean, you might not have been aware of everything that goes on.
Really good that I think Umbro has highlighted that there are so many creative people in Manchester. It's like there's ideas on there on the website that I've never heard of.
I think there's a whole scope of different ideas out there. A number of people who've entered this time have already said they're going to come back with different ideas, evolved ideas, new ideas. So, you know, I hope it's the start of a process that, you know, really helps Manchester and, you know, really helps to position Umbro within the city as well.